Evcol.
Flat, Stuck, and Roundabout Dead by Chuck Peters.
Good afternoon, folks. I'm Angel Rodriguez with this urgent bulletin. As of 10:01 this morning, martial law has been enforced in all areas of Washington state. Citizens are encouraged to board up their windows, lock your doors, and stay inside. For the time being, practice social distancing from family members who may be showing some or all of the following symptoms: fever, abdominal pain, chills, and loss of appetite. Avoid contact with infected citizens as they are highly contagious. Infected citizens suffer from complete loss of mental faculties, violence resulting in injuries, and possibly death. Infected citizens are drawn to the following: visual presence, sudden movements, and most importantly...
Do you hear that, Rosie? We need to get those boards in here.
Here we go. You want the wood screws or the drywall ones?
Drywall.
Dad, we got the bedrooms done.
Charlie is boarding up the den.
Good. Now, we're going to hole up in here for the time being, so you may want to get your clothes and anything else you think you might need. Oh, and kids, leave your silly beliefs locked in there with all the other worthless stuff. We clear?
Sorry, you want me to leave actual scientific facts contradicting your beliefs in a locked room? About as feasible as your flat earth. Also, just as impossible.
Young lady.
Dean, she's 18.
Not too old to get her ass spanked.
Oh, good, Charlie. Help your father and I hold these boards up, would you?
Sure thing. Room's done?
Ask the impetuous future of our species.
That's a bit harsh. They're still debating.
Uh-huh. That's what it sounded like to me.
Don't you start with me about this.
Oh, I'm Switzerland. You can believe and argue what you want, so long as we make the house safe for what's out there.
Furthermore, Rosie, I thought you were on my side.
Always, dear.
And we're done. Just like your argument. See this on my phone, Dad? This is an article that explains your problem with facts. You should read it.
I don't need to read some damn millennial on another website repeating the same garbled crap NASA wants us to suck down our throats. Well, you know what NASA stands for? Never a straight answer.
Jackie, don't upset your father.
But Mom, Jackie's right. Look at it.
Ray, don't you dare start in.
Do you guys hear something?
All I'm saying is the science is rock solid. Come on, Dad. Don't be such a Luddite.
Total Luddite.
Why don't you go for a walk outside?
So mature. So mature.
Brutal, Dad. You serious?
For God's sake, no.
Don't take your father so seriously, Ray. Goodness, did you just fall off the turnip truck?
God, you're old.
Okay, we're gonna hash this out right now.
Don't need to. I know which side my bread's buttered.
Dad, it can be buttered on either... Never mind. Convince me. Tell me why you think it's flat.
Jackie?
But I'm not leaving until you do. Or is it because you can't?
Jackie?
Sick bird.
I'll be right back. I'm going to check the master bedroom.
Fine, young lady. Let's start with the basics. Columbus.
Oh, yeah. I love this story.
Columbus, before he set sail, was warned by the Catholic Church themselves to abandon the journey for the very risk he would sail off the edge.
You know Washington Irving made that up in 1828. There's no recorded historical record of that ever happening.
Looking at Google, she's right, Dad. If it was right, why wouldn't the Catholic Church be all over this?
Probably because they know some child is going to be standing by with an iPhone and using the Google to argue their points with blogs and Twitter.
Mom, Dad, we missed the back room. Where are the extra boards?
So we're just children standing around with our gadgets, is that it?
If the overpriced shoe fits...
Dad, for real, bro.
I'm not your bro, I'm your father.
Oh my God. We got Vader up in here.
Knock it off, young man.
Guys, seriously, this can wait.
Now you listen here, young man. I ever hear that tone of voice come at me or your mother again, I will knock the sass right out of your mouth.
Feeling triggered.
Mom!
Not now, dear.
This is not 50 years ago, Father. You and your flat earth ideas are nothing more than potholes pockmarking the road of progressive thinking.
Don't you go changing the subject. If you're going to start spouting off your libtard ideas...
Libtard?
Okay, boomer.
Guys! They're getting in.
Okay, let's take a breath and examine the situation.
I'm out of screws in
Now,
here.
we've all said some unnecessary things that we can address later.
Why are you all still talking about this? I got them trapped in the bedroom, but the door won't hold. The boards are breaking and they're clawing their way
Not
in.
now, Charlie. It's not nonsense. It's the way it's always been. There's no proof the Earth is a globe or a sphere or a ball or some kind of spheroid. There's no reason to doubt it's flat.
There are like so many testimonies from astronauts, witnesses, and
All suckers of the
scientists.
government teeth. They'll say whatever Big Brother wants them to say.
This big brother would like you to realize that I can't keep them back. The infected are getting in. Why aren't you listening to me? They're in. Run!
You can't stand there and argue the fact that these people do work for the government, Jackie. Their job is to... Oh my God!
This was an Evcol Entertainment Clockwork Digital Studios original production, a part of the On Another Wavelength audio anthology series. Featuring the voice talents of Samantha Boffin, Michelle Campbell-Jones, Holly Gillanders, Will Harrison-Wallace, Mitch Howell, and Chris Machari. Written by Chuck Peters. Directed and produced by Simon James Collier. Series created and co-produced by Adam Dechanel. Soundscape design, Zachary Elliott-Hatton.